Thank you for coming to my session on Pick a Tool that's right for you. Are there any questions?
Yes, I am wondering what tool would you recommend for collaboration? I believe learning is social and I want to allow my students to work together.
I really liked Google Apps for Education. It allows real-time collaboration and has other advantages as well.
For example,
I like that as the teacher I can model what I want the students to do with a template or an example I have shared with them. Modeling is an important way to help students learn. I like that my students can work at home and at school. If they get into a flow situation, I want them to be able to come back to that experience. As a teacher, I can also give them guidance along the way or scaffold their learning by checking on their progress.
How can you do that?
Well, I can always look at their work, especially if you have teacher dashboard. That makes it really easy. And I can give them comments.
What do you mean by comments?
If my students are working in docs, I can add comments on parts of their work as they are progressing. I can also send them email and then meet with them one-on-one. I think it is important that my students have the freedom to be creative, whether they are making a website, writing an essay or writing a script.
Yes, it's important to give student feedback so they can check their understanding. I want to be able to adjust assignments to meet their needs.
I like to show my students my thought process by thinking out loud and then let them go and discover on their own. This will be really good for Google presentations.
Oh, yeah. Anytime a student reflects on their learning, they become more of an expert.
There are a lot of other tools I like, but Google has a nice set of tools that meets many everyday sort of needs. The problem with some other tools I like is that they are not collaborative. Clogster is very creative, but not collaborative. That's a drawback. I also really like VoiceThread and Weebly. These tools are very creative. I like for students to be able to use visuals and audio to express themselves whenever possible. Whatever tool you choose, it is important that it meet your needs. Collaboration, modeling, giving feedback, freedom to work at home and at school, be creative and use visuals.
Thanks for a great session. I can't wait to try some of these tools.
Thanks for coming. Enjoy the rest of the unconference.